Hello everyone, welcome to the yarn bowl. Today in this video we're going to see how to crochet this beautiful no-sew pea bunnies or Easter bunnies. This is a very simple easy 10 minutes project. It's so quick and so easy to work, and if you want a free written pattern of this bunnies, it's available on my website theyarnbowlcrochet.com. Link for that is available in the description. If you have an Instagram account, do follow me on my Instagram handle as well. I post project updates and fun reels on my Instagram. And if you are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe to the Yarn Bowl and click on the bell icon as well so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. So I'm going to use Premier Yarn's Parfait Chunky for this project. It's a plush yarn, and we'll also need some size 4 acrylic yarn, white color, and we'll need some black crochet thread for working the nose details, and I'm going to use 5mm crochet hook for working this bunny, and then we'll need scissors, stitch marker, polyfill, and I'm going to need a metal crochet hook. I'm going to use the blunt tip to tuck in the odd ends of the yarn inside the amigurumi. So I'm going to use 8mm safety eyes. We'll also need glue gun. So this is the yarn I'll be working with today. It's Premier Yarn's Parfait Chunky. You can purchase this yarn in the description link. So for round 1, I'm going to work a magic ring. So the best tip to work with plush yarn while you're doing a magic ring is to work loose stitches. So I'm going to work 6 single crochets around the magic ring. So don't work tight stitches, so it'll be hard when you close the magic ring. So work loose single crochet stitches, work 6 single crochet stitches around the magic ring. So we are going to work in a spiral. We'll not end each round by working slip stitch. So I'm just going to close the magic ring and then start my round 2 right away. So we're going to work a stitch called bobble stitch. Usually we work 6 double crochet bobble stitch. Since this is a plush yarn, we're going to work 3 double crochet bobble stitch. So for round 2, on first 2 stitches, I'm going to work 2 single crochets on each stitch. So mark your first stitch with a stitch marker and then work 2 single crochets on the next stitch as well. Now we are going to work a 3 double crochet bobble stitch. So this will be one of the legs. So I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook on the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. I'm going to repeat this 2 more times. So now we have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all the 4 loops. So this is your 3 double crochet bobble stitch, and then work 1 more single crochet on the same stitch. So we'll work 2 stitches on each of the stitch of round 1, and now in the next stitch work 2 double crochet stitches, and on the next stitch also work 2 double crochet stitches, and on the next stitch, which is the last stitch, I'm going to work 1 single crochet stitch and 1 bobble stitch. I worked my 1 single crochet stitch. Now I'm going to work a bobble stitch, 3 double crochet bobble stitch. So with this, our round 2 is complete. So you should have 12 stitches at the end of round 2. So we have worked 2 of the legs for the bunnies. Now we are going to start with round 3. For round 3, I'm going to work 1 single crochet in 1 stitch and 2 single crochet on the next stitch around. So I have worked 1 single crochet on my 1 stitch. Mark your stitch with a stitch marker and work 2 single crochet on the next stitch. And then repeat this pattern around. Work 1 single crochet in 1 stitch, work 2 single crochet on the next stitch. Repeat this pattern around. You should have 18 stitches at the end of round 3. keep working the pattern around. You should have 18 stitches at the end of round 3. Now I'm tightening my magic ring center and then securing it with a knot. For round 4 and 5, we're just going to work 1 single crochet on each stitch around. And don't forget to mark your first stitch of each round with a stitch marker. And then proceed working 1 single crochet on each stitch around. This is our round 4. I'm working 1 single crochet on each stitch around. Now I have completed my round 4. We're going to repeat the same thing for round 5 as well. I'm just going to work 1 single crochet on each stitch around. So you should have 18 stitches at the end of round 4 and 5. So there we are at the end of round 5. Now for round 6, we're going to work 1 single crochet on each stitch for 9 stitches. Just going to work 1 single crochet on each stitch for 9 stitches. I'm just counting my stitches here, and on the 10th stitch I'll work 1 3 double crochet, bobble stitch, and after this I'll work 1 single crochet on each stitch for next 5 stitches. Number 2, number 3, number 4 and number 5, and I'll work 1 bobble stitch on the next stitch, which is the 16th stitch. After that I'll work 1 single crochet on the last 2 stitches. So you should still have 18 stitches at the end of this round. So that is our round 6. Now for round 7, I'm just going to work 1 single crochet on each stitch around. Just working 1 single crochet on each stitch around. You should still have 18 stitches at the end of round 7. So we are here at the end of round 7. So for round 8, we're just going to work a decrease. I'm going to work 1 single crochet in 1 stitch and single crochet 2 together on next 2 stitches around. So don't forget to mark your first stitch with the stitch marker and work 1 single crochet in 1 stitch and single crochet 2 together in next 2 stitches around. You should have 12 stitches at the end of your round 8. So continue working this pattern around. Now for round 9, I'm just going to work 1 single crochet on each stitch around. So you should still have 12 stitches at the end of round 9. Just work 1 single crochet on each stitch around. Mark your first stitch with a stitch marker. Now after this, you can put on your safety eyes. You can put it on after your 7th and 8th round, and then you can stuff your work a little bit with polyfill, and then you can start working the next round, which is round 10. So for round 10, I'm just going to work single crochet 2 together in every 2 stitches around. So this should bring down our stitch count to 6 stitches. Work single crochet 2 together in every 2 stitches around. So now you can stuff a little bit more with polyfill and work your last round. I'm just removing my stitch marker here because I know the count of stitches. I'm just working single crochet 2 together in 2 stitches and then single crochet 2 together in next 2 stitches. So this should bring my work to the front. So now I'll turn to the front. So I have a little bit of opening here, so I'm going to close it. I'm going to work a chain 3 and then I'll work triple crochet holding the front stitch and back of the stitch where my chain 3 started, and then I'll work a chain 3 again and then work slip stitches onto the same 2 stitches on front and back, and then I have 2 stitches left on front and back. So I'm working a slip stitch there. So I have worked one of the bunny ears here. Now on to the next bunny ear, chain 3, work 1 triple crochet holding the front and back stitches of the opening, 1 triple crochet worked, and then chain 3 again, and then work slip stitch holding these 2 stitches together. Now your bunny is done. You can snip off the yarn and work slip stitch, and then you can use a blunt tip of metal crochet hook to tuck in this odd bit of the yarn inside the amigurumi itself. So I'm going now just tuck in this yarn inside the amigurumi. Now I'm going to work the nose detail using a black thread. You can use an embroidery thread or crochet thread to work the nose details. It's like a simple X. So after this you can cut off the thread and tuck it inside the amigurumi itself. So now that the nose is worked, next step is to work on the tail. So I'm just using a white color size 4 acrylic yarn and then rolling it onto the index finger and middle finger about 20 to 23 times, and then tying a tight knot on the center of this, and then I'm just gonna cut around the edges to make it fluffy. Now I'll use a hot glue gun to attach this tail to the bunny. So now that the tail is attached, your bunny is done. Next, I will use some blush to give it an extra cute look. So this is completely optional. If you don't want to add the blush, you can totally skip the step. So that's it, our cute little nose soup bunny is ready. This exactly takes 10 minutes to work the bunny, and then at 5 more minutes to work on the details. That's it. So you can make plenty of this as a Easter gift or as an Easter project if you want a free written pattern of this bunny. It's available in my website theyarnbowlcrochet.com. Link for that is available in the description. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.